Well, you'll hear us in 80 seconds or so odd, but we are back now with a 90-second delay. We had a little bit of a streaming program issue ahead of time, so we're back now. We're ready to go. Looks like we've got people being ready. Looks like we've got almost everyone in here. I think we're waiting on maybe one more person, maybe not one more person. So we'll see in a moment.
Counting is in fact hard. People like you and I, Logan, we can't be bothered to count all the players that are in this lobby right now. We got way more important things to do with our time.
Like, speak words.
Speak good words, well, good.
Good words, well, good. Yep, that's exactly how this works. All right, so we're good. Everything's in. We're ready to go. It's Valorant Night in America, as we've said previously. It looks like we've got a good chunk of the players in now. Looks like we've got all of Team UB here. It looks like we've gotten. Looks like we have all of Team Stony Brook here as well.
Should be. But once again, never learned how to count, so I couldn't tell you.
Nah, never. Looking like we're thinking about getting into the picks and bans here. We will see how this goes. What are we looking to see tonight? As per we've cast a couple of these now. What are we looking to see from the UB Esports team tonight?
You know, I think it's going to be the pretty standard setup for them. As we get into this, pick bans are coming out. UB Esports is going to ban Icebox, which we have seen before. Likely that they will pick into Bind, most likely.
Probably Bind.
Been a favorite map of theirs in the past. Very interested to see what Stony Brook is going to pick into. We have not had the honor to cast one of their games yet, at least not to my memory, so I'm excited to see some new faces.
And it looks like Stony Brook has picked Ascent attackers. The homie Mechatronic is here, that's correct. We're here coming at you live, twitch.tv/ubuffalo esports, and looks like we're getting into game one. UB starting on the defending side, Stony Brook starting on the attackers on Ascent. What do we think Agent Select's going to be like here?
You know, for once I'm not sure. It's been I think 2 patches since we last played, or since we last casted, excuse me. So very, very interested to see if we are going to get the Astra pick. I assume not on Ascent, but with the new Yoru and Viper buffs, we may be seeing one or the other, maybe a Viper. Probably not a Yoru.
Probably not a Yoru.
Still pretty bad. But I know a lot of teams have been tinkering around with Viper, and I personally think there might be some room for her at the top of the meta. But I'm also gold, so I don't really get an opinion. But yeah, I would be very interested to see if we got a Viper pick.
All right, and we're getting into it now. We're gonna see agent picks coming up on the screen in a moment here. So, hovers right now. When you see the colors turn very, vibrant and locked in-y, that's when they're locked in. You'll see it along the top. Defender side is the UB side. Attacking side is the Stony Brook side. And as it says in the middle, our next map is Ascent. Nobody is locked in yet, but if this is what UB is looking like going for, this looks like to be a very standard lineup from them.
Yeah, the classic 2 duelist, 1 controller, 1 initiator, 1 sentinel, favored by most of the teams in this region. Seeing Face on the jet pick, I think is new. If I recall, I don't believe he was playing Jet last time. I think he was playing Phoenix. But my memory has betrayed me before. Over on the Stony Brook side, looks like we are getting something pretty similar. The Reyna over the Phoenix, very, very similar picks, but definitely interested to see if that'll have impact. Ascent, very good Killjoy map, so you'll often see teams favor Killjoy over Cypher. Her util has a lot of really good places where you can get away with some cheeky damage, some cheeky info. The Toaster Oven was a personal favorite play of mine when I was maining Killjoy. And the potential Sage pick coming out from Stony Brook. And no, it's going to be pretty much the exact same, just subbing the Phoenix for the Reyna and the Brim for the Omen. So, yeah, we're going to get into some pistol round action now.
Yeah, so the first thing I wanna step on is this Reyna on Stony Brook's side. Reyna's a very glass cannon character. Two of her abilities you can't use without putting damage on down onto somebody. So we're gonna see a lot of we need to see a lot of play out of that Reyna for the Reyna to realistically do anything here. Because in order to get play ever, you got to be able to get damage onto somebody.
Yeah, exactly. And especially on that pistol round, it's likely that you will see Reyna go in for that ghost double middle ability. I don't really know what would be a good name to call that because it's two abilities. But you know,
It's Devour.
Well, it's devour and dismiss, but I don't know what you would call both of them at the same time.
In the menu it says Devour. You
Yeah,
buy
yeah.
Devour.
I know Hiko just calls it the double suck.
Yeah, that works too.
This is a school-sponsored stream, and I don't know if we're allowed to say that, so I'm gonna avoid it.
Well,
But
you
yeah,
already said it once.
Jambalaya is gonna want to have a lot of. He's gonna want to get away with at least one kill. The early paranoia coming out, and now the B main aggression coming out from UE Esports and losing face down on that early aggression. Not a favorable trade for the defender's side. Usually on the defender's side, you would want to be refragging that trade, where it puts you at a fairly severe disadvantage. Jambalaya are going to be running up catwalk, going to trigger that alarm bot, but now with the smokes down into tree room, going to be allowed, what is it, a largely open sight. Two players up in heaven. Ooh! UB Esports hitting some nice shots. Mars taking out Stewie 2K's little brother, Jason 2K. And now, into the 3v3 retake. A lot of damage down onto Bao, so that could be a factor, especially in this pistol round where if you glance at his kneecap wrong, he might just fall over.
Looks like they're preparing for this retake here. Arrow comes down.
Over dart in and counter dart.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
I'm glad we both felt it was just best to let that action play out.
Yeah, because
honestly, the pistol rounds are so hit or miss in this game. It's just you got to take the fights, you got to hit your shots. And
it looks
yeah,
very
it's
sad. It's very sad. They're sentry turrets.
Yeah, it is. It's very dog-like when it's down like that. It looks like a sad puppy. I don't like it. But yeah, Kai obviously coming out with a big clutch there. We've seen the impact that this man can have, usually on the Cypher, but on the Killjoy, excited to see what he brings to the table now.
Oh, we have an Ares by round 2.
Placing swarm grenade.
You would be surprised the level of impact that the Ares and the Odin can have on some of these maps.
Well, especially Ascent, if you have it over towards that B site, spamming in through,
Placing alarm bot.
which is exactly what we're gonna see.
Yeah, you'll often see that high pen LMG on your Sova player because of plays like this. That recon dart is going to clear out the entirety of B main. Now committing one of the shock darts as well, try and get some chip damage onto any lurking players. But yeah, it's super easy to just send in that recon bolt, spam it with the Ares, get a cheeky kill, or some unconfirmed damage.
Yep. Which they did manage to get some unconfirmed damage. They got about 40 HP off Sova there. So 35, somewhere in that category. So they're feeling pretty good about that, even though, well, they don't know that they did that.
Yeah, very, very slow mid-round now coming out from Stony Brook. Looks like they're going to want to gather up towards this ace site. And this Brimlark through mid is going to have to hit a very good timing to get past Bao and Face. So that now, Face has rotated up into tree room, so just Bao to get past. Kai's going to be holding out in heaven. And now we wait for first contact, and then... Whoa, the 5-on-5 is going to ensue very quick. And Bao and Brim are just having a face-off in mid, and their face is going to swing out from Cat and catch him out. And now Stony Brook, they just got to go. Sovadart's going to come in with only the pistols. Kai should be able to get a couple of kills here, if not clean them all up. It's looking like that's exactly what he's looking for. 3 on the round, Face cleaning up the last one. Easy second round conversion for UB Esports as we move into the first gun round. A flawless round as well.
Yep, that's important. They all get to keep their weapons. They don't have to upgrade here if they don't want to.
Yeah, and I don't think they will. The full bonus, there's no reason not to, right?
Yeah. I mean, you're wasting the money you spent on the SMG the last round.
Yeah, and considering the flawless especially, I like that nanoswarm. That's a very nice one. It's going to hit a lot of the potential plant spots if they want to plant anywhere near generator.
This is DJ Fumpus putting it into his little book that he's got for nanoswarm spots there.
Man, I should play Killjoy again. I haven't played her in a minute.
All right, let's not goof off this round. This is actually an important round. We've got guns in the round.
Imagine that. But yeah, the full gun round coming out on the side of Stony Brook. But a full bonus
Grabs
coming out from
one,
UB Esports.
grabs the other.
Yeah, Jason 2K is going to spot out all of that Killjoy utility, which is great. Ooh, and it's going to whip a very big frag onto Bao in Tree Room, and now Bao just running away, laughing to himself about out-fragging the AK with his Spectre. Excuse me, the Vandal. I'm not allowed to say AK. This is not the forbidden game.
There's going to be a lot of information gotten off that Owl drone there. Brim just trying to grab some pot shots through the Omen smoke.
Yeah, and the tag as well onto the Heaven player is huge. And Jambalaya is going to trade out Bao, now killing the turret. And the site firmly belongs to the side of Stony Brook.
Well, you say firmly, but they've got some vision here. And Mars peeks through the sky smoke. Can't grab anything, but Demon Time does.
It's going to be a tough retake for UB Esports. They're really going to have to focus out towards Tree Room, maybe going all three, as the range disadvantage they'll have on those Spectres. Oh, but I say that, and Face has found a Vandal for himself, and now, exactly what I said has proved to be a complete lie, as UB Esports is going to swing out from Heaven and pick up the kills with the Spectre.
Yep.
Bonus going their way, and now, guns galore.
Nice job on that cast curse there, but now they don't have to buy in on as many players. They get to keep that economy nice and good within Kai, Face, and Demon Time. Just having Bao and Mars buy in, they'll be a little bit lower. And we're going to see some sharp armor buys come out here from Stony Brook.
Yeah, it's a brutal situation now for Stony Brook. Going on to the eco in round 4 is never where you want to be. I've said it once, I'll say it again. Losing and going down 3-0 is the worst possible situation you can be in this game, just based on the way the econ works. Because now, we assume that they're going to lose this round with the inferior buy. And then it's just going to be the reset from there. It's just gun round eco, gun round eco. But if they can break that off here, then we have a very, very real game on our hands. Sistema going for a cheeky wallbang, not going to get anything there.
Well, you say they lose this round, but as we all know, that these are those rounds that you never think are going to get converted, and they get converted often. So don't count Stony Brook out of this round just yet.
Never count it out, but certainly a firm disadvantage.
Revealing area.
Beat My Wow, maybe one of my favorite names I've ever seen on this stream. With a great dart into mid, revealing Bao over in Market, but Mars is ready and primed in this position. Going to clean up some of these players in B main.
Smoke's down.
Looking like Bao and Kai were counting on a little 1-2-3 swing there at mid, and will go down here, but ooh, as I say that, Face gets caught out off the dash, ran out of bullets at the worst possible time, and now a Vandal in the hands of Stony Brook. Flash about to come out from Heaven, full blind Sistema. Now the retake is on. Ooh, they line up for him, but
Can't get it done there.
yeah, Sithanos. What a name that is. The Stony Brook names, man, we were talking about it earlier, but they're tough on us.
Yeah, they just couldn't get the multi-man spray down there. Just really trying to admire this glitch pop Vandal here. But
beautiful one it is.
Yeah,
those double spray downs in Valorant they're tough with the slightly more randomized spray patterns from a game like Counter-Strike. It's a lot more difficult to convert those two-man spray downs, but no shame in whiffing. Just be proud that you shot.
I'd like to point our attention to something here. We've got the light armor operator buy coming out here.
Yeah, the glass cannon jet on Jason 2K. Hopefully going to be able to go for that quick cat peek here, it looks like. And with one player lined up, he may be rewarded, but Kai's just going to throw his util and fall all the way back. We see Bao smoking off tiles. Ooh, drone tag ult coming out from Stony Brook. Demon Time getting tagged once, but falling back off of it, being able to live successfully. Face just pushing and spotting a lot of players there. Not sure exactly how many he saw, but getting the pick onto the Killjoy is a huge pick in this early round. Stony Brook not going to be able to watch their flank effectively now.
Yep, and from there you see the Faces already rotated over into mid.
Scanning ahead.
just that way he can get a little bit better. Bao grabs a nice kill over the sky smoke there.
Yeah, Bao also hitting a great timing, hiding in that sky smoke to be able to avoid the recon bolt from Beat My Wow. Turret is gonna spot him though.
Yep, and now they've got some vision of where he is.
Bao has been doing such an effective job at cutting off these mid-round rotates. Should be able to hit a timing on to Beat My Wow here, but he is gonna fall back.
30 seconds left.
Now, Beat My Wow fully isolated over towards Tree Room, with Jason 2K far away, wrapping all the way back through attacker spawn. Looking
Good
like
thing
he
they
may
are
try
coming
get
back
the
to
long
check
flank.
this. Good thing they are coming back to check this. I got a little scared there for a minute.
Yeah.
Grabs
Ooh,
one.
Beat My Wow.
Player standing.
Some nice little snappy
Spike
aim there
down
from
mid.
him, but is going to go down, and with the bomb going down as well, Jason 2K is really going to want to save this operator.
He's not
but
going to be
Demon
expecting
Time-
Sova.
Yeah, Demon Time just hitting him with the wrap, and that's going to be the operator down.
They're not going to pick it up. They don't need another one. But it's good to know that your opponents are now definitely in the drain economically, and Jason 2K probably won't have a bye this round.
Yeah, certainly not. With only 3,000 creds to his name, nobody can really drop him either. So it's looking like they're going to go for another Deagle armor round. Sheriff armor round, excuse me. I've got all the Counter-Strike isms today. I've been watching the ESL Pro League. It's a problem.
All right, well, but it looks like actually here we're going to have a mixed buy. It looks like we're going to have a little bit of hero on this Guardian here from Jumbo Liar.
The Hero Guardian, you know, not often you can see or say that one, but Guardian, a very underrated pick on Ascent. With the high penetration and a lot of those brick walls being able to be shot through. We'll see if Jambalaya can pick up anything here through mid. Now they
Face
may be
in a-
expecting Bao to be playing that lower mid position up towards Arch. They may try to pre-fire him a little bit. Face. Ooh, he doesn't know yet, but off that contact, he should get the first one, but now he should be quickly traded, whipping the second shot. Bladestorm is out, double updraft, and just going to get shot down by Sistema. And that is going to be the op retrieved by the attacking side.
You say retrieved. They have not picked up that operator.
Come on, let's go.
Interesting choice to
Revealing
not
area.
pick it up here.
Careful now.
Maybe a non-recoverable weapon, maybe if you go outside the map. Ooh, the run it back was going to be committed by Mars, but running into that dark cover is going to get caught out.
Bao grabbed
picking up
one.
the frag onto Jambalaya, and now into the 3v3. Still a very, very messy set of weapons. Scrappy buy, scrappy
30
armor,
seconds
scrappy
left.
round. Only Mars now on the site. Ooh, Bao hears Sistema. He knows he's Sabrosa. Should be able to get the timing here, and yeah, just gonna get him with his back turn. Bao picking up a huge frag there.
Player standing.
Now as the other two come
Spike
out onto the
down
site,
A.
Beat My Wow is gonna pick up one, but is gonna go down to Bao. Getting a 3K on the round, and now pinging towards that op. And it looks like it did fall outside of the map. The
I think it
Penguins
was.
got it.
Yeah, I think it was with the penguin over there, which is super interesting because that's kind of rough there.
Yeah,
Rough for
Penguin
both
dip.
teams. It's
Yeah,
another
and-
op that that UB Esports has to invest into. But it's okay because they've got plenty of money because we have omens. And by
Yeah,
omens I mean Odins.
Oh, I just had an image of Sova just holding Omen and him just spitting bullets.
Get out of my way.
It was a beautiful, beautiful thing. Ooh, face with the early frag. Getting that tiles peak. And now the Odin spam coming in, and Bao on this early aggressive flank isn't going to commit too far. All four attackers are stacked up there, and face just swinging out.
Oh,
All of the kills are going to be going the way of UB Esports. I say that, but Jason 2K picks up 2, and 1 was picked up earlier in the round. So now we're into the 1v2, a very, very winnable round now for Jason 2K.
did he catch the
Looks
edge there?
It looks like he just
definitely
spun
knows
by,
now.
and now he definitely knows, but is going to get blindsided by Demon Time. The
Alright, and
Omen wide swing.
they are able to
Omen
recover
again.
that operator though.
Yeah, they will pick up the op. God, we got
I'm ju-
dumb mouth today. We keep watching our words.
Are they going for this double operator? The answer's no. They only picked up
Yeah.
one. They looked like they were investing into another though.
They thought about it for sure, but
They really thought about it.
Face has been having really, really good impact on this op. You know, picking
Yep.
up those entries, especially those super aggressive entries that that catwalk to tiles pick
Standing ahead.
can be so challenging at times when both players are ready for it. So being able to outreact with your opponent there is huge. And Mars is just running in with his Phantom. But Stony Brook is going to pick up 2 frags, and now into the 4v3. They should be able to overwhelm one player in Demon Time playing in the back of the site, but Bao is going to pick up 1 trade, 1 kill on the lurk, and Demon Time is about to go huge. Can he have more in him? No, he does not. Jason 2K is going to pick up 1, and Kaiwin is going to clean up the last 2. A beautiful work out of Kaiwin there on the double.
He saw the very edge of the leg and just said, yeah, this wall? Nah. This corner? Nah. Nothing's stopping me from taking you down right there.
He saw leg. That's all he needed. Most people see red, Kai sees leg.
This is looking like a pretty good stomp down right now, though. 8-0 for UB Esports.
Yeah, it is definitely, all of the momentum is being held by UB Esports right now. But we say that, there is 5 ults available on Stony Brook, and the Blaze Storm is going to be popped almost immediately. And now, 4 more ults left on Stony Brook.
This
2 of them being highly impactful.
This recon dart did not. This did not hit the jet.
No, it did not. But Demon Time is going to spot him. But Jason is going to whiff those last couple knives. Very, very unlucky. But he will get the free ult orb for consolation. Now down to only the Frenzy. 46 health. No Sage. No Sky. What more can you really do here? Bao looks like he might want to get aggressive.
We were talking about Stewie 2K's younger cousin of Jason 2K, but it's really been Bao who's been Stewie's younger cousin here. Not afraid to play around smokes and continuously push through them.
Yeah, Bao's certainly a little bit of a smoke criminal in his own right. Jason now playing a very dangerous game, playing inside this dark cover. If he takes even a single step out, he's walking right into his UB Esports crossfire. Bao with the fake TP and the Leer coming through. He's going to knock him off his post. Will swing, will die, but Mars is going to quickly trade out Thenos. God, that one is tough on my Buffalo S.
30 seconds left.
Down.
Demon Time picking up the easy frag onto the injured Jason 2K. The 4v3 now with limited weaponry. Bladestorm committed off of face after picking up that trade, or that frag onto Reyna there. Beat my WoW now pushed off the plant by the Nanoswarm. Will have some heads to click on Heaven, and we'll get 2 of them. Some very, very beautiful shooting from Beat My WoW, but face at the end of the day. 3 is better than 2, so
yeah,
unlucky really.
And we're now at 9-0.
Yeah, right now,
What do we think Stony Brook can do to kind of help their cause here at all?
It's a tough call, you know. They've been trying the off, they've been trying the no off, they've been trying all kinds of buys.
We've called for a timeout.
We are getting a timeout. Looks like some sort of tech pause going out. But yeah, this will give us a little bit more time to discuss. You know, that biggest thing that I'm noticing from Stony Brook is they're not claiming mid, and that's one of the big problems with these volcano-style maps. Is mid is such an important position to gain control of, and Bao has been doing a great job of just standing his ground, cutting off the rotates, not pulling out too fast.
Yeah, he's been good for 1 or 2 kills around through mid. He's having great impact there. He's locking it down, and you know what? That if that's his job, he's doing a great job at it. They're making sure that they're good there, and they're going. Face himself is having a fantastic game on the op, and it looks like we're gonna get out of this tech pause right here. It looks like they're all grouped up to just run straight onto A.
Yeah, and you know, this might be a good mix-up for them. They've got the guns. They just had a little bit of time to talk over what they want to do. Let's just run it in, especially with that Brim. Brim works so well in these fast executes. Everything is smoked off. They have a free sight. The lockdown was committed, so everybody's got to clear out. Jason 2K is already up in heaven. Looks like they might be semi-aware of this possibility, spamming it down, but when these sky smokes fade... Ooh, only getting the...
Nothing!
Back down there. Yeah, it's the worst frag you want to find from that position. Now the orbital strike cutting off heaven for the time being, but no confirmed damage. Demon Time spotting so many players with that owl drone. And Bao just running in, wide swinging and taking them down. Now they know
player
the position of
standing.
Jambalaya, and he
One
is going to get
enemy
3,
remaining.
but will not pick up the 4th to clutch up the round. Demon Time instead with the easy 2K.
All he's thinking about now is where's that operator?
Yeah, exactly. Somebody must have pinged it for him, but
There you go.
he's going to find it. Not really like they need it anyway. They could be 5 rifles across the board, 6 ops, 7 ops, 1 op, 2, an Odin, a Sheriff, a Classic. I don't think it would make much of a difference. Faced with these entries, Bow with these lurks. Everybody is doing exactly what they are asked to do. Demon Time on his utility has been absolutely phenomenal. Catching out 4 different players on that single owl drone. He found out where their entire team was playing in the post plant. That is unrivaled value.
And it wasn't taken out very early, which was the important thing about it, is that generally you want to take that owl drone out really early. You want to be able to have the enemies get as little use out of that as possible. They got so much use out of that. Face Cover's a nice frag there, but they know there's going to be more coming, and Bao is set up in this deep corner ready for it.
Yeah, and that's a sound cue made by one of the Stony Brook players switching out the weapons. The owl drone is going to hard clear his position, but with the shrouded step, Bao is going to get out of there real easy, and dark cover is up, and now into the mid-round stall. Shock darts are going to come in. Now Face is down to 2 HP. Ooh, Be My Wow doing a great job of shooting out that recon bolt. If it tagged him even once, he was a dead man. Now Kai coming in with the lockdown of his own. Ooh, the lockdown. The Hunter Furies. The Dueling Hunter's Fury. So much just happened in that brief time, I lost track of my words. But the Dueling Hunter's Fury, the Hunter's Fury out from Beat My Wow is going to close out that lockdown. And as we say that, everything's just going to go down on site. UB Esports is going to pick up the frags and get the easy defuse. Absolutely lost track of what was going on there, so let me break that down for us. Kaiwin committed the lockdown in tandem with Demon Time on the Hunter's Fury. They were looking to pin him in the back of the site and tag him down with the Hunter's Fury. As that was happening, we got the counter Hunter's Fury from Beat My Wow to take out the lockdown. And as the lockdown was going down, the rest of UB Esports swarmed in, was able to pick up the frags. Stony Brook wasn't able to trade, and the round fell apart from there.
Thank you. My old age eyes couldn't keep up with that one either.
It's
All
tough.
right.
It is a tough one. We got a lot to look at, especially when it's 11-0.
Last round in the half, we got a Bulldog coming through on the Stony Brook buy. It's not what you want to see.
Yeah.
And it's definitely not what you want to see when Mars loses that gunfight. But Bao has pushed through. Bao has grabbed the spike.
Spike down.
It's over.
Yeah, and it really does look like UB just said, all right, guys, let's just fight mid. Let's get this over with. Their aim's on. They're winning these fights. Nothing's going to stop them. And now the 1v4 dream with no Empress up is going to be next to impossible for Jambalaya. We've seen him have some very impactful frags here, but being spotted out on the Owl Drone, it's all but over for him. He's about to be pinched from Kai from all different directions, and this wrap should be coming in right now, but he will spot it out at the last second. Now, not going to choose to overheal off of that. 1 Lear available. Has no idea where these last 3 players are and does not have control of the bomb. This should absolutely not be a winnable round from Jambalaya. And with Bao's very, very deep off angle here, this is the end of the round. There's no way he clears it. Not a chance, and he won't. Bao with 3, just pushing up mid. He'd been teasing it all game, and he just pushes straight through tiles and is going to secure that round. And the full, flawless attacker half from UB Esports. And now, down to 1 pistol. Are we going to see that 13-0?
All we know here is that Bao has a bigger brain than everyone else in the server, and Face has better aim than everyone else in the server, and that's all that you need to know.
It's massive. It is throbbing. That's what happened to Omen. That was his incident. It was just Bao's massive brain that mutated this man into what he is now.
Basically, yeah. So we're going to get to see a little bit more going through now. And we'll be able to get this possibly last round underway. Almost seeing a shorty buy come through for the U Buffalo side.
Yeah, now the 12 map points available to UB Esports should be able to convert here on at least one of them. Sistema is going to be playing cheeky in this boathouse with the shorty. Let's see how much impact he can get off of this. Unlikely that he'll find more than one, but stranger things have happened. Both nanoswarms are already going to be popped, but with only face out left towards B main. Ooh, Beat My Wow is going to pick up a very nice opener onto Bao. Bao, as we have said, just this massively throbbing brain on him, so hopefully he can still have a little bit of impact from beyond the grave. Face has got a pretty advanced position up on mid, but he's not ready for the double swing, and this should be... Ooh, is going to be able to tailwind out of there.
This is awkward for everyone involved here.
Yeah, now we're going to see some of this pistol round action really start to pop off. Jambalaya with the Sheriff wasn't able to get much off of that Devourer, so no overheal really. And with the spike plant, we are in the 2v4.
Player standing.
We are in the 4v1. With very, very little health left on Demon Time, this shouldn't be possible, and it won't be. No upsets today, boys. No 13-0s. It's not going to happen. Not on their watch.
All right, so let's talk about what happens here. Now we have a round in which Stony Brook can purchase weapons into the round. UB Esports will not have the same degree of weaponry unless they force up into this, which I don't foresee them doing. They're going to play this smart. They're going to say, we have 11 more match points that we can get to, right? We're gonna play the long game here. They're going to not invest anything except for this one frenzy onto Bao. Stony Brook says, we got to win this round. Every single round from this point is a must-win round.
Yeah, and I think on the other side, UB's just saying, GG, go next. Let's get this going, man. 4 classics, 1 frenzy. Looks like we're going to see the very, very fast hit. The double lurk out from Kai and Bao. Kai over towards A main, getting a little bit of info off of the turret, and Bao just holding down mid. There is going to be a swing off of Beat My Wow with the Marshall. Marshall being a great, great second round buy. Basically an op in this post pistol, if you are the side that won, because with no armor, it's just a one shot to the body. So he should be able to have a good bit of impact on that. Ooh, Face with the jumping right clicks is going to pick up Jambalaya. And that's just the kind of game this has been. It's going to cloudburst off mid. That weapon is irretrievable right now, but how much is this advantage really going to matter with the significantly upgraded weaponry out from Stony Brook?
Right here.
Sthenos. I have trouble with that every time. I apologize. Is only going to get 1, and now losing to the Classic, that's going to be 2 retrievable weapons for UB Esports. And this is now problematic. The full eco could be coming through. No armor available, but 2 real weapons.
And all of Stony Brook is rotating over to the B site. They realize their mistake. They realize their mistake now.
Has such an advanced position, and he's going to catch it out, making the tailwind be committed. Jason 2K is going to pick up the absolutely crucial frag there. If he goes down, that is game over. 1 shock dart from Demon Time. It's looking like he's going to want to commit this towards Heaven, and it should very, very likely be able to take out Jason 2K. Let's see if he's ready for it. Shock dart coming out now, and just barely avoiding that chip damage. Now Demon Time is going to try and get to a new angle. Hope that he's not hard cleared, and Jason in a very, very cheeky position here, getting on top of the generator, and that is going to be the 2 tandem frags. Very, very scary if you are Stony Brook there, but a very, very close round. Just a reminder from UB Esports that, hey guys, we're this close. We are this close, and you've got a mountain to climb before you are anywhere near us.
Yep, and you're going to see Phantoms immediately coming on Demon Time and Mars, the Vandal on Bao, Phantom on Face, and we'll see some sort of rifle come in from Kai as well. They're looking to end this right here. There's no reason they shouldn't be looking to end this right here. Yeah,
and it's a tough position to be in for Stony Brook as well, because they don't really have the means to upgrade anymore. They lost too many players, and now it's just peanuts. It's the one Vandal on Beat My Wow, the Guardian on Jambalaya, and Spectres across the rest of the board. They're lucky to even have full armor and util.
Yep, and the early updraft committed by Jason 2K to get up to this off angle.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Now it is not going to be cleared by Mars, so good trigger discipline there. Would have liked to see a little bit more, as it's likely that other players would have ran out after that run it back, but hindsight being what it is, we're now into the reset as all of UB Esports is flooding out of mid. Now the rotations have not been committed from Stony Brook, but it looks like UB Esports is going to go 5 alive into Tree Room. Now, Jambalaya is holding for this. Bit of a jiggle, but with the Guardian, it's going to be a very, very hard position to be double swung on.
Oh!
A great frag from Jambalaya. Now, the second one is going to come in from Beat My Wow, and the third in from Jambalaya on that Guardian, making great use of it. Still the weapons disadvantage. Ooh, Mars picking up one, but not being able to get the spray transfer. Thenos is going to keep them alive for another round, and they are going to be able to pick up the rifles there. So now, an absolute tried and true gun round for the first time in this half coming out from SUNY Stony Brook.
I don't want to cast a curse this, but like, what's the probability that we see a 12-0 half come out from Stony Brook here?
Absurdly low.
Okay. What's our Lux probability that we see a 12-0 half come out here from Stony Brook?
Oh, 100%.
It's just absurdly high comparatively.
I've seen a lot of comebacks in my day. I've never seen the double flawless half comeback. Not in this game. I'm sure it's happened. I've yet to see it. I've seen 10-2. I've seen 9-3. I've seen all the rest in between. I've never seen the 12-0 overtime comeback.
Well, we'd be making firsts here.
Yeah.
That's all what we're about here. We're all about making firsts.
And now we're back to this. We're back to the same round that we've seen so many times before with the Deagle armor, the Sheriff armor. Excuse me, I gotta stop that. But Face, being the kind of player he is with that Blade Storm, could very well swing this round back into UB Esports' favor. And now with most of the rotations coming off, except for Thenos in market of B, it's only that Killjoy util that's going to be there. Actually, I don't know that I even see Killjoy on the map. Maybe hiding somewhere. Oh, and she is right on stairs, hidden behind my Parsec logo on my screen. Blind as a bat, smart as a slug. That's what I always like to say. It's the stuff that is going to lose out to Face.
That's 2 guns taken away quickly, and that's an A site taken.
Yeah, and that double pincer hit from UB Esports is so interesting. Picking up both of the frags over on... This game is over, by the way.
This game's over.
So we're going to brush right past that because that was far
ridiculous.
far too interesting of a round. That double pincer, the double execute coming out from UB Esports in tandem to confuse the comms of SUNY Stony Brook. What do you do when your B players are saying, guys, there's 2B, and your A players are saying, guys, there's 3A? What do you do?
Run, go cry in a corner, etc.
I'll tell you what you do if you're SUNY Stony Brook. You lose each individual fight and go down 13-3 and go down 1-0 to UB Esports in this best of 3 series.
That would be correct. All right, we are going to go to a quick break here, and we will be back when we've got the second map going. All right.
Assume we're back.
I think we're back. All right.
It's looking, the players got a little bit more of a break, but you have our sweet sultry voices to soothe you over until the next series.
Yep, and it looks like UB Esports is ready, and Stony Brook's ready. And in the meantime, what happened was we had an Ascent ban, and a split ban and a Haven choice, which means our last box, if I can do some math correctly, would be bind if we need to get there.
Yes. And I don't think we've covered this team on this map before.
I think we generally do Ascent bind.
Yeah, I know we've seen a split, we've seen bind, we have yet to see Icebox, and we've yet to see Haven. And as we just saw, we've obviously seen Ascent.
Mars has locked in the Phoenix already.
Yeah, it's
Immediate
looking like
lock-in.
looks like he's looking to run it back, wouldn't you say? Yeah, and Thanos is going to swap over from Brimstone to Phoenix now, so that is a big change up over on the other side. With Jambalaya looking like they're going to opt over to that Omen. Smokes obviously being a critical part of any team, as you would know since you are watching a Valorant stream right now.
We're going to see Jason 2K on to the Reyna this time instead of Jambalaya. Jambalaya going on to the Omen. Looks like they switched their duelist controller around a little bit. Beat My Wow now onto the Jet.
Interesting to not see the Sova pick coming out on Haven. Sova, obviously a very, very integral part of most high-level strats on this map. One of his best maps with all of the range that his recon bolts can get, and the impact that the Owl Drone has on creeping up those long angles.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how much that's going to play into. Triple duelist as well. I think Stony Brook might have realized that a lot of those rounds just came down to those fights, so fight more, I guess.
Yeah. Quick thing for the UB Esports side. Their team is exactly the same coming into this map, other than the fact that Kai has switched from the Killjoy over to the Cypher, which we know he's very good at as well. So they're sticking with what works. The Stony Brook team, there is no player on this team who was on the same agent that they played in the last match. So they've gone completely different. There's players that have switched roles. For example, Beat My Wow and Jambalaya have both flipped their roles there.
Thanos as well switching roles.
Yep, Synthenos as well switching roles. Systema, I believe, staying roughly on the same role. Playing Killjoy before.
Going from the Killjoy to the Cypher.
Yep, but we're going to go in quickly here, and we're going to see a quick movement up towards C. Quickly stopped by the Sova Dart. Little jiggle peek around that corner there, a little jump peek.
Some nice movement from Demon Time. We see you. You've been studying.
And
Good
just like that,
play
they're
there.
off.
Yeah, ooh, a meaty shock dart onto Synthenos there. Mars is also in a very, very good angle there. Demon Time just baiting for him a little bit, but as we see, most of this Haven meta is going to revolve around this exact strat of running back from one site to the next. But with your Cypher holding A and your Jet not too far behind, you would like to see a bit more kills than that, to be completely honest, with both of the early site take frags going the way of Stony Brook, and Synthenos picking up a third onto Demon Time out on that lurk.
I think you'd like to see any. Oh my goodness!
I think we were just as scared as you were there. I was not prepared to see Reyna that close. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Now Bao, the last one alive, is going to get one free kill there, and it should be all for him. Never mind, he's going to pick up 2 free kills there. He may pick up a 3rd free kill here.
Cover going out.
Going to smoke himself off and TP right next to it. Ooh, looked like he meant to TP into the dark cover there. Just missed it. I don't think it would have mattered either way, as they were already pushed up right into that dark cover. Jambalaya was, that is.
A nice good ego boost frags right there. Doing nothing for your economy, probably doing nothing for the round. But nice ego boost from Bao saying, hey, I'm still here, we still got it, we're still going to assert a little bit of dominance. We won that last game by a lot. We're still here, we're still fighting. Obviously, it's the first round, so, I mean, it's 1-0. It's not like it's a devastating thing that they can't come back from either.
Yeah, exactly. So this round here, this is what you would like to think is as close as you can get as to a sure thing in this game. You got 3 duelists, you're on an attacker-sided map, by and large. You have better weaponry, you should be winning this round, and you do. Very, very soundly, only having one go down. Nice, clean, crisp, clean round coming in from Jason 2K. If you know, you know.
And beat my WoW in that. Grabbed 2 kills with the judges, meaning his economy is bumping.
So am I going to be the one to tell you that you don't get 900 for shotgun kills in this game? Or do you want someone else to do it?
I guess it's going to be you. This is unfortunate.
Unlucky, really.
Just really unlucky.
Logan's just in a Counter-Strike fever dream this whole time. He's just... he's
I don't know why
he's like, whoa.
Yo, I don't know why the last game ended at 13 rounds.
Logan's
I
like,
thought
wait. So, do you remember that Counter-Strike game a while back that just ended in a draw randomly? It was 15-15 and it was a draw. That was weird, right? I remember that. I think it was a heroic match.
Cover going out.
Anyway, back to Valorant. Jason 2K already has a very, very advanced position and puts a huge timing on Bao there. Not going to be able to be spotted by him, but they are going to spot Bao on the spy cam. And now he is in a lot of trouble. He's going to have to click some heads to get out of this, but not going to be able to. Luckily, Face, the closest thing you can find to a head on this team, is going to get 3 heads of his own. And now Mars coming in, curveball. Not going to be able to spot anything. The site has been fully evacuated.
All right.
Stony Brook.
Quick bet placing. Where do we think they're going? My bet is B because you never choose to get there. You always just end up there.
Yeah, but it's looking like, with that tripwire being called back, looks like they're going to want to commit towards C. Interesting to pick up that one there and not the one in window, but I am not the one playing, I'm the one talking. So my opinion does not matter. Demon Time is already here. He's sniffed out this rotate, as most teams would. It is Haven. He knows exactly what they want to do. Jambalaya is going to pick up a consolation frag there. There's Paranoia and 2 Shrouded Steps available. Spots 1, gets first contact. Here's the updraft, and is going to lose out to Face, picking up the 4K in the round. Very, very well done there. UV Esports will not take these rounds sitting down. And now we should see another buy coming in from Stony Brook, because that was just their bonus. And we do. Beat My WoW should be able to buy into the operator here.
Well, he's got a question. He's not going to be able to.
He's going to opt for the Bladestorm instead.
He's out for the Bladestorm because he wanted to drop for Jason.
Yeah, definitely a much smarter move there.
Definitely a team-oriented move.
Things we like to see. Teammates being teammates. Couldn't be me.
Nah.
I don't think I've ever played on a team with teammates in my life.
Never.
Get out of my way.
Face is just trying to get some chip damage through that bing-a-bangable wall there. Now Sithenos is going to pick up the Phoenix v Phoenix duel into Garage. Bladestorm has officially been popped, by the way. Now it's looking like with all this garage control, it's going to be a C split with 2 players out towards C long and only Face to contest in the back of site. Yeah, and the Paranoia coming in is not going to hit anything, but the site is completely cleaned out. Ooh, Face is going to get that nice spray onto Jason 2K. And now frags and trades going each and every way. The Bladestorm popped by Face. He's going to try and go up and over Cloudburst to try and protect his position, but Tailwind out of there.
Both Bladestorms actually have been popped as well. It's not just Faces.
Yeah, and this whole round was going to depend on Bao's lurk, and now Kai, save your gun, man. It's not happening. Get out of there.
You say it's not happening. But he's already gotten 1 head in this round. He's got another one just to his left. He can hear it. He's got that one. He just gets taken out by Beat My WoW at the end of the round. But that's a lot of economy damage taken out there.
Yeah, they should still be able to get this full buy here.
It's
Beat My
tight.
WoW will be able to drop. It is a little tight. Very, very scary and good if you're Kai to get those 2 frags. Very, very nice.
Okay,
Nice
apparently
work
not
by
as
him.
tight as we thought because Beat My WoW has purchased the op.
Don't worry about that. Ops are fake. I don't believe in them. It's all an illusion. Speaking of econ, just pennies, chips, and napkins over on the side of UB Esports. 3 sheriffs and...
3 sheriffs in a mid-rush.
And it's working. You know, when in doubt, eco rush mid. One of my favorite strats, personally. That and classic rush long.
Here's their problem now. Their problem
Yeah.
now is they can't get to any of the weapons that are in the window.
All of these weapons being irretrievable is unlucky at best. And Sistema is going to be watching these flanks very, very carefully. 5 alive for UB Esports. 2 ults available. One of them pretty good. Hunter's Fury definitely has the potential to swing any round in any way.
The question is, will they be willing to put some utility down to try and get anything towards a mid? Be my wise can check it, but he's alone right now. The Jet being alone is scary, especially with an operator.
Now, does have a tailwind available, so should be able to get out of any danger that he's put into. The scary thing here is you're going towards B on now of all rounds, walking into the triple crossfire. Mars might be looking to go a little aggressive out of garage.
30 seconds left.
Just clearing it out. Now, Be My Wow giving up the sound with the
the big
there.
brain
He
moves.
is going to be getting rid of these weapons. Very, very smart. Run it back is going to get onto A, but they
10
haven't
seconds
realized yet
left.
that it's a completely free site. And now,
Spike planted.
let's see how this post plant plays out. And here is the Hunter's Fury that we were talking about, and the impact is incredible. He's going to pick up the 1 frag there, and Face just says,
Nah.
my gun's $0 and it's better than yours. I don't know where that curveball was going to, but, you know, I respect the effort
And
with your position known.
that
Yeah,
was $0 invested, well, like $30 invested or whatever. And like they had 4 survive. They almost had 5 survive. Bao doesn't take that fight at the end, but you know what? That's a lot of weapons moved in. Little wondering why Kai hasn't grabbed his. Oh, he's going to look for the weapons that have been tossed out of the map.
Yeah,
Which
Logan,
is
that's what
unfortunate.
There's this really cool strat in this game that UB's trying to implement right now called having momentum, and that was a big part of that strat. When you win what is essentially a full eco with two opening frags in the span of about 3 seconds into the round, that's a bit of a momentum swing.
That's a little bit of momentum swing.
And now, how's this buy doing for Stony Brook? Not so good.
It
Not
looks
so good at all.
It looks about the same as the UB one did last round, which worked well. But I pressed the wrong button on my keyboard now.
We love a good menu. Now the menu here is going to come out and it's going to give us some options. Maybe turn down our sound a little bit, and Beat My Wow is just going to try and get something there, and it's not going to work. Unfortunate in the best of times. Sistema has been able to take garage control. Its position is going to go unchecked, not giving up any sound cues, but Demon Time is going to go hard clear him, and just a quick snap to the head, and that'll be the end of that. This recon dart should be able to pick up some valuable information, and Jason 2K is going to allow himself to get revealed. Not sure why he would step back into that after being in cover, but he will be spotted now, and another spotted on the side of Jambalaya out in window. So now 2 positions known, and that was the bomb on Jambalaya as well, so they have to commit now. Going for the fly spray is Kai, and he is going to get 2.
Spike down.
And look, right at Sathenos, and a little bit of a delayed reaction, but Kai picks up 3, so we can't really blame him there.
You can't really blame him at all.
It can get confusing in that B site. There's so little space to play with, and I guess he was like, Mars, what are you doing? Why are you trying to plant? And then Mars was probably like, that wasn't me. You like that? Those are some top tier impressions. You can hire me at 123voice.com.
123voice.com?
Yeah,
123voice.com / what? DJ Fumpus?
Scanning ahead.
/voice.
Oh, okay.
I actually think the real website is called Voice123, and I think that is a real thing.
Okay. Well, we're going to see a little of aggression up through mid from Beat My Wow. Oh, catching the side of Bao right there, but not going to be able to capitalize on any of it. Dark cover coming out to block this again. Kai going to try and grab a little bit of chip damage through that dark cover as well. And it seems like very slow, very methodical here. Kai has actually given up control of the A site other than the tripwire and the camera. And Jason's going to be seeing this now.
Yeah, this is a huge lurk from Jason. The spy cam has not been triggered yet, but with the site open and the TP down. He is going to get tagged, but 2 players already on the site is huge, especially considering 2 more are coming in, and we have this deep lurk coming out from Phoenix. Oh,
like
and Face is just going to miss the timing on that. A huge timing coming in from Sythenos is not going to do anything at all. So now into the 5v4 retake. Bao is lining up the Paranoia. 2 cages available from earlier in the round. Bit of a labored spray battle, but Bao is going to pick it up. Shame Jason 2K is going to whiff that spray on the Empress. Would have had a very good impact, and it's the perfect, flawless retake in from UB Esports. That round fell apart so quickly, just missed shot after missed shot. It's unfortunate that these rounds have to keep going that way for Stony Brook, but it's the way that the cookie crumbles, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just whiff and there's nothing you can do about it. You can have all the strats in the world, but if you can't click heads, you can't click heads.
Yeah. We're gonna see Stony Brook on another one of these Sheriff buys. Looks like Sheriff Ghost. We need a little bit of diversity here in the buying department of the pistols, but we're gonna see some light armor, some heavy armor, but everyone's gonna be on pistols this round. Just making sure that they can do the infamous, just make sure you have enough to buy next round strat.
Yeah, and I will say, while this game is 4-3, with UB Esports having the 1-round lead, it has not felt as close as the score would lead you to believe. I mean, since winning that near full eco, UB Esports has been pretty much steamrolling these rounds, and even the early rounds were close, and the ones that weren't were vast weapon variants.
Yeah.
And now back onto the eco for Stony Brook. They're going to need to pick up the next gun round if they can't convert here. Looks like they're not going to be able to, because Demon Time is just going to pick up these free frags. And as I say that will be 2 weapons retrieved for Stony Brook. But again, with the whiff shots, Jambalaya is going to pick up one more consolation frag, but will be quickly traded out by Bao, who seems to just be the Swiss Army knife for UB Esports today.
Yeah. You know, one of those big ones. It's got like 17 different knives and like 3 screwdrivers, not the small ones.
It's just tough, man, you know.
Now we got
really
Face.
like to see, yeah, I would really like to see Stony Brook just taking a little bit more time, you know, clear out these sites a little bit more methodically. Capitalize on a little bit more of this util that you might have gotten from a Sova. But they just don't have the information. They keep walking into these crossfires. And now Face, looking like he's ready to take the aggressive angle here. Should be rewarded with the head of Jason 2K, and he is. And he doesn't even need the tailwind to get out of there.
Look at the amount of pressure that he's got. The amount of pressure that Face puts on right there lets Kai push all the way up for an unsuspected kill.
Ooh, and he goes unchecked, but caught with the cage in his hand, and is going to get sprayed down through it. Unfortunate timing there.
Neural threat coming out for Stony Brook. They know where everyone is now.
They know exactly where they are, but unfortunately, a brutal timing, and now Bao's saying they're in. Check the corner. With the curveball coming into Jambalaya, the only one left in hell, and now fully blind by the curveball, has to turn away, and Mars swings right off of it. Not even a bomb plant in.
That was a rough angle right there for them to recover. That was just unfortunate there, and well played from Bao to push right through that and grab that fantastic timing.
Yeah, and as much as I hate to keep harping on Stony Brook here, I feel that the best way to describe what's going on for them right now is they're becoming victims of their own timings. Once or twice a game is a timing, but with the amount of times that they've let them get these absolutely unfair positions on them, they've got to be a bit more methodical about clearing their corners, clearing these sites. Now,
apparently not.
Running and gunning with the Spectre is going to work out this once for them. Will land a bit of damage onto Mars, but it's not going to matter. Oh, Mars playing a little bit too fast there, blinding himself on the curveball, and now Demon Time and Face into the retake. Systema is going to get that bomb plant down, but Demon Time is going to pick up that frag, and now the Hunter's Fury available, and the Recon Bolt going in now. This should be curtains for Systema.
Destroyed.
Trap goes down. He's not going to hard clear this. He is, but it's not going to matter. But the easy trade coming in for Face. That is some quality teamwork right there.
Was that important?
Yeah. Nice air horn
that-
coming out at the end.
The one silver lining is that's the closest we've seen Stony Brook get to a round win in about 5 rounds. The run it back into B was great on the 2 entries, but unfortunately nobody was able to capitalize on that. And in the 2v1 there against a team like this, the comms were there, the trade was there. There's not too much you can do.
Something I'd like to say about Face's position here. He was able to get up here without the use of an updraft, which means he will have the use of 2 of them later in the round. It's not going to be of any use this position, but good to know for later in the round.
Yeah, can't remember if that jet one's the skill jump or not. I know there's a way you can get up there without, if you're really good. But that little jet hover provides so much extra utility. Mars he's staring that little square on the wall down real good.
Yeah. He knows his lineup. He knows what he's ready for.
Now, very much a more default heavy round coming in from Stony Brook. Beat My Wow is going to try and take first contact into Garage, but is going to lose out, just dry peeking it. Unfortunate there on the timing, wasn't able to convert that kill, and now Sistema just walking through the open. Loads of util left on that Cypher, maybe saving it for the post plant to be able to firmly lock in that round win. Now, UB Esports has already won this half on defense, so only 2 more rounds available for Stony Brook to get. And, ooh, Mars hitting a great timing. Omen was in his dark cover menu
30
there,
seconds left.
so wasn't able to get the sound cue, and Sistema was not in the correct position to play off of
One
Jason.
enemy remaining.
Is not going to hard clear Mars. They knew his position, but just the misplay there out from Jason 2K isn't going to clear his corner. And
Mars
now
is
Mars
just better.
in the same position, picking up 4 kills.
He's just better.
You can't let him get
Last
away with
round
this,
in the
guys.
half.
Yeah, he went through the exact same some unchecked positions there. He was able to get 4 kills, just pushing up, very methodically checking corners, and that's exactly what Stony Brook didn't do. They didn't methodically check their corners, right?
Yeah, and now, as much as I've tried to beat around the bush with this point, to be completely blunt, that's an unacceptable round from Stony Brook. You can't let Mars get away with that. He pushes out, he kills your Omen. You have a Cypher in position to trade. You're not going to go for the trade. You're not going to clear your corner. What else are you going to let him do?
Are they going to clear it this time? He's sitting in the same exact place. Face grabs a nice one over the top into window from middle. Bow throws the dark cover down, and they're kind of out of the round right now. They're very far back into lobby. At the beginning of the round, they're down 1 person, and they don't have a huge amount to work with here.
No, they do not. 5 ults available on UB Esports as well. They haven't even needed to use ults.
It's last round, so they're no fear in using them here.
Yeah, and this should absolutely be the round conversion from UB Esports. I would be startled if it wasn't. With 5 ults available, a run it back and a Hunter's Fury at that. Now, I imagine we'll see From the Shadows come out here as soon as we hear this bomb land.
There was the run it back.
Yeah, the run it back was
Spike
committed.
down
Is going to
A.
get some unconfirmed damage. Demon Time is going to make it Demon Time himself, going in with the Hunter's
One
Fury.
enemy remaining.
And now, with only Jason 2K left... Oh, and the Dismiss is going to put a bit more of a delay on it, but all it serves to be
Switching
is a
sides.
vision into his future.
Yeah, something I'd like to point out here is normally when we've talked about UB Esports Valorant teams before, we usually see one of these nice curves that a lot of kills at the top of the chart, lower kills on the bottom of the chart on the Sentinels and stuff. Generally, Kai and Face towards the top. Everyone else kind of goes down a little bit towards the bottom. Tonight, we're seeing very even performances across the board from everyone. And I'm not just saying that because everyone's on 6 kills. We saw very even 11 kills. We saw very even performances last game on Ascent as well.
Yeah, exactly. And we are seeing some Demon Time shitposts in the chat, which is always good to see. Love to see some of that. Great community out here on this Twitch channel. Buffalo Esports, drop a follow if you have not already. I don't know if we can have subscribers. I don't know if that's available to us, but if they are, you should subscribe.
All right, and we've got a very...
Yeah, the same story as it's been this whole time. Another must-win round for Stony Brook. Now, they were able to capitalize off of the last pistol, so we'd like to see them be able to do it again. Beat My Wow playing this headshot angle here. Not quite able to get it, but I think he did get a dink through the ground onto Reyna.
He did get a dink onto the ground. onto
Jet.
face.
Yeah. Mara's gonna use his hot hands to heal himself off a little bit. Hot hands for the hot boy. And Sethenos is gonna get the hot hands kill onto face. Actually, that's a very big pickup because now we're into the 4v1. As I'm saying that, Jason 2K
Cover going out.
proving he's worth his weight in frags. Bao, now the last player alive, hiding inside this dark cover, is about to get double swung, and he will. Jason 2K picking up a 2K of his own on the round, showing his impact there in the pistol round. And that's got to be great for him as well. You know, going into that round, 3 frags, up to 5 now. That's what you need. A little bit of momentum, maybe a defensive-sided player, who knows. He's going to come out with the armor, the light armor rifle, as I have seen so favored in a lot of these second-round conversions. The double light armor rifle, as it seems, as well.
Yeah, something we talked about at the very beginning before we went on to Ascent. We were looking for Reynas to make an impact tonight. We were looking for Reynas to be able to not be that, to be that glass cannon character and to actually be able to commit on the glass cannon. Neither Reyna tonight has been able to commit onto being that glass cannon.
As we say that, Jason 2K is going to get a 2K and a 3K of his own, and he does have that 1 orb left available, and it does expire, so no overheal, no dismiss. Now, being very methodical at clearing, but he is going to lose out to the double dink from Demon Time. The triple D, and now that is a phantom retrieve for Demon Time, and this could sway the round. Now, there is a Vandal on the Jet player. Beat my wow. Excuse me, I'm still struggling to learn names. We only get them about a few hours before the match starts. And now swapping over that rifle onto Bao, who has a little bit more HP, so could survive 1 or 2 more shots from a pistol.
They're actually doing a pretty big brain play here. While Jumbo Liar is on the other side, Demon Time has gotten across the lobby and is able to recover that other rifle from the round.
That's huge, and now there is a very, very winnable route to this round. It's going to require a lot of very crisp aim. A lot of very crisp aim from both of these players, but it should be doable. Jumbo Liar should be getting sound cues shortly off of this recon dart. And he will, so he knows that they're up on A, and he should be able to swing out. And Paranoia available too is going to blind the planter, stop the plant, and now, with the hot hands down, Bao's just going to try and save this. Maybe pick up an eco frag or 2. And he will. Ooh, but he's climbing, and Sistema with the Bucky is going to pick the Phantom back up in the waning seconds of the round. Absolute heartbreak for Bao.
Not going to be able to recover the Phantom, though.
No, he did recover the Phantom.
I believe he just dropped over a Bucky. Nope, never mind. You're right. He did grab the Phantom.
Yes,
yeah.
This should do. Wow, this is a nice spot.
And that's huge now because
this goes here.
Now you got 4 rifles and a judge on your Jet.
Yes, this should do.
Beat my wow. I wonder if we'll just see him with the cheeky tailwind out into mid. Maybe go for that judge play. Demon Time is holding for that little headshot angle. Curveball out of garage. Sethenos is going to look to bait for Beat My Wow. Try and lure some players right into his barrel. Now, a very quick change of positions. Beat My Wow is going to run all the way out of garage. Look to rotate back towards either A or into the other side of B, more likely setting up that 3-man stack towards A. Now, unfortunately for UB Esports, or for SUNY Stony Brook, excuse me, it's looking like they're putting this pressure back towards the single man on C. So Kai is going to have to hold his own here. He is going to spot them. Ooh, but he does get tagged by that owl drone, so he is revealed, and not a great position to be revealed in through that cage. He is going to go down, but Sethenos is able to trade out Demon Time. So now, Beat My Wow is going to pick up that frag onto Mars.
Ooh.
And I've just realized I've botched my names up a little bit. I am having trouble tonight, man, with the names. They keep getting me. UB Esports is on attacking, which I keep botching that up. But yeah, pretty standard Haven C post plant there. Not too much to comment on.
Yep,
That smoke down, they can just simply tag the bomb and go long. It's just a spam fight. A lot of luck involved in those C retakes. but it is what it is.
Yeah.
10 on the board for UB Esports.
10 on the board for UP Esports, and not much money in the bank for Stony Brook.
The Stinger coming out.
Stinger coming out just solely because of creds.
And now the Bucky.
And now it's going back to the Bucky.
The strictly better Bucky. Yeah, it's getting down to crunch time here for Stony Brook. You got your one rifle, you got your frenzies. You're hoping your Reyna can run in there, get that frenzy kill, overheal, and run away to fight another day. It's looking like the joke's over now, and some people may be dying. As Mars is going to pick up one on the running back. Ooh, bow! Labored spray, and it's going to get traded out.
Yeah, they got some knowledge of where they are now, and that's Systema as the last person. Knew where he was from earlier in the round, and they're able to get him, trade him, only losing one person in the round, which means they'll be able to have a nice new rifle onto bow in a jiffy.
Yeah,
still,
I want to quickly highlight the impact that run it back had in that last round. Not only was Mars able to pick up the entry on that, but he got all the way up to CT from garage, so he cleared out that entire position, and he knew that the back of the site was empty. So not only did he pick up the entry, but he could verify that the remainder of the site was pretty much out of commission and allow for his team to push in safely.
So we got triple rifles here for Stony Brook, but we got two judges. Judges on to Systema and Jumbo Liar.
Yeah, and it looks like those two players are going to opt to play some cheeky corners. Jason 2K playing some off angles here, a bit out in the open. It's looking like he's going to want to go for that one-tap dismiss that so many Reynas have favored in the past. Now, walking away from this A site, and as we see, FaZe is about to take first contact onto Bait My Wow. Ooh, Jason 2K is going to pick up that nice frag onto FaZe. Mars is going to quickly trade it out onto Bait My Wow. And now the fights are going down in the back of the site. Ooh, tough luck on the shrouded step there. He's going to get wide swung, and now down to just Systema with the judge. There is a Phantom available. If he throws his cage down, it will be a very recoverable weapon, but he may just want to hold for this. And as I say that, he is going for it. But now, Bao is going to know exactly what his position is. He's going to push through this cage, and there's a huge timing here. He's gotten all the way to hell, but spotted by the camera, and that will be the round. Bao picking up the 3K, putting us on map, match, and series point once again for UB Esports. Very, very familiar territory from all we've seen of them.
Yeah, they will have weapons to go forward here for Stony Brook, but we're going to see the Bulldog come out, we're going to see the Spectre come out, we're going to see the Guardian come out. We might not see a rifle come out for Beat My Wow. Yeah, it's going to be another Spectre. They've got one normal rifle here. You're going to need to see a lot from that Guardian and that one Vandal coming out here in order for them to do basically anything in this round.
Yeah, to be frank, it's not the buy you want facing series point. Jambalaya, once again though, every single time we say this, these Guardians do have a good amount of impact. Jambalaya, one of the better Guardian players we've seen through our time casting, but he is quickly traded. There's a huge flank going on here though by Beat My Wow and Jason 2K. They're gonna hit a really good timing. There are players watching for it, but Beat My Wow has gotten all the way out towards mid, and now is just gonna walk straight past Kai. And the run back is dead, and the neural theft is out. But the 2v3 is still in play. Not sure what sort of weaponry has been retrieved yet. But with Bao and Kai, the two remaining players, this is a very, very winnable circumstance for UB Esports. From the shadows was committed into hell. Kai is going to be picked up. Should be the overheal for Reyna. Instead the dismiss, able to get down safely.
Did not go down.
They know that Bao is on site. Question is not if, it's where. And the answer is there.
30 seconds left.
Not able to get both. That's going to be a 12-6 right there. We will be able to see another buy come through for UB Esports. Bao's going to have to drop over. There's going to be some fancy finances here, but we should be able to see a full buy come through.
I like that. I like fancy finances.
Always fancy finances.
Yeah, Stony Brook is making it work, man. They're a scrappy team, if nothing else. They have
Maybe we
not-
won't see a full buy here. We're gonna see
I
4
need
rifles and
My
something. Face is gonna have. As the Spectre, it looks like is what they're going for. They're just trying to figure out who's gonna drop it over.
That goes there.
Yeah, that's all right. I mean, run and gun in his jet is basically, it's just like 4 months ago Valorant now, isn't it?
I mean, if they wanted to run it back, they should just run with the Phoenix with it.
Ah, I get it. Like his ultimate. Owl drone from Demon Time. Drone tag ult, and it is Demon Time, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Trace in the body of Sistema there.
Fortunately, gonna miss all 3 of those Hunter's Furies. Unlucky, man. Bit of a Sabrosa ult, but what more can you do? Hunter's Fury being one of the harder ults to wield in this game, but now we do see Sathanos picking up a nice kill over in Garage into the 4v4. Mars committed the run it back there. Was not able to get a kill off of it. Sathanos making a bold play pushing through the cage, but that might cost his team the game, as he does go down to Kaiwin, and now the 4v3, the 4v2, and the 4v1 only moments away. Ooh, Mars caught with Util in his hand, though. The kill could go either way. Jambalaya tagged down to 11 health, and this kill could decide everything here.
One enemy remaining.
And there we
Now,
go.
It seemingly has decided everything. Sistema, the lone man to beat. 1 cage and a Spectre to his name, and he's just gonna get pushed from
Attackers
every possible angle. UB Esports taking the series in a 13-6 victory over SUNY Stony Brook. 2-0, have not dropped a map yet today. Very, very well played on all parts. SUNY Stony Brook, thank you very much for your participation. Played well, but you were not the better team today.
See GG's coming out in chat. That's going to be it from us this week, guys. Thank you very much for tuning into the UB Valorant's match against Stony Brook. And I believe they play again next week. So, next week.
Yeah, thank you guys so much
Mechatronic
for tuning
interview.
in.
Hold on, we might be able to get an interview here.
Ooh.
Okay, we're gonna figure out how to do this. Hold on, we're gonna figure this out now. This is new.
This is so new to us.
This is very new to us. This is at least 3 new. All right. Well, I've muted everyone.
Are we just gonna do it right here?
I think so. Hello, is anybody here? Is that my push to talk button? It's a B. Hello, is anyone here?
Yo!
Okay, how'd you guys think those 2 games went?
The first game, you know, it went really well. We were trading really well, taking sites really well. However, I think we excelled. Like, we all got warmed up the second game because our retakes on Haven were beautiful. So we decided to just play retake on A site all of defense, and I think we almost retook the site every single time. It was just it was really good trades, really good team comms, really good chemistry. It worked out really well.
It seemed like you guys definitely put a lot of pressure towards that B in the C site. Did you guys think that putting extra pressure there actually helped your defense side?
Yeah, for sure, because when you put more pressure onto B and C, since there's 2 lanes on B and Garage that are very easy for the offense to just flash through and take the site off guard, when you put more pressure on those 2, and you can play retake on A because we have a Cypher, which is probably the strongest Sentinel in the game. So it's really good.
All right. And on Ascent, what was your guys' plan of attack on the CT side? You guys went up 12-0 on that side, and we were ready for the 13-0 there. It ended up not coming in through, but you guys had a very dominant defender side there. So what was your plan for success there?
Our plan for success on offense, we just
on defense, defense on Ascent.
Yeah. Our plan on defense was just to hold out. We usually switch our Sova and Sentinel together at any point, but whenever we just feel the need to, it keeps them on their toes, and they can never just attack whatever site they feel is necessary. Keeps them off guard, you know.
Did you guys have anybody that you really thought did really well this game, or did you guys think it was a total team effort?
Gotta shout out everyone, bro. FaZe, Bao, Kaiwin. Demon Time. Demon Time was on Demon Time. You know the vibes. Like honestly, it was just a really good team effort.
Yeah. Good to see everybody firing all cylinders. We pointed out during that game that you all were basically tied on the leaderboard halfway through Haven. That it really was a team effort.
Thank you, man.
All right, nice talking with you. Thank you.
Bye.
All right, that was Mars from UB Esports. Thank you guys for tuning in this week, and we will see you guys again next week.
Thanks, guys.